Hello guys, welcome back to RALLYTOP Investing 3.0. In this channel, we teach traders how to trade the markets professionally and remain consistently profitable in the market. So if you are new to our channel, please consider subscribing so that you can become part of the family, and then turn on the notification so that anytime we publish a new video, you can be notified about it. And if you enjoy what we are dishing out to you for free, please give us a like. It's completely free. It will help the YouTube algorithm to show this video to more traders who want to learn how to trade the markets professionally. Now, with that being said, let's jump into the discussion of today. In today's episode, I want to show you how you actually can take trades professionally in the market. Please, you need to stick with me to the end of this video because I'm going to go over about 3, 4, 5 trade setups based on what we see in the market. We trade what we see, not what we think. So I'm going to show you all of our trading plan, how we enter the market at RALLYTOP Investing. So please stay with me. Don't click away. If you click away, you will not understand what we're talking about. Now, take a look at this chart. As you can see, we're pretty much bearish, but we want to look at the most current structure point so that we'll be able to know where we are in real time. Okay, now look at this. Price printed this low. For this low to be confirmed, it needs inducement. Inducement was taken out here. Why? Let me show you how that happened. Maybe you are not aware about how inducements are formed. Look at it. Price printed this low and then went back up and then dropped and went back up to take out this previous structure high. Can you see that? And that's what is known as inducement. Once this is taken out, that's what is known as inducement, and that's why you see the market dropped. So that's our inducement. Price took out that inducement to confirm this low, and our lower high in the case of this bearish structure cannot be confirmed just yet until price takes out the major structure low and close below it. And as you can see, it happened here. Simple. And then price now printed this low. Why is it a valid low? We need inducement for this low to be confirmed. Your high and low cannot be confirmed until inducement is taken. And where is the inducement here to confirm this low? Look at your inducement here. So inducement was taken out. Now remember, our last lower high before this lower low is still here. So if price goes back up to take out this last lower high, that will become change of character. Now, so as you can see, price rotated back up, took out inducement to confirm this low, and went ahead to take out this last major lower high before this lower low, and that's our chalk. So chalk was taken out. Remember, I'm using the 4H here as my higher time frame. You can do it on any time frame. You can do it on the 1H as your higher time frame, and then the 5M will become your entry time frame, or you do it on 15M as a higher time frame, and then the 1M will become your entry time frame. You can even do it on the 5M, but the 5M will be too erratic for you as a beginner. So it took out this change of character here. And now once there is a change of character, then we can start looking for trade opportunities to go long, meaning that this downtrend, this bearish condition is over. So we are now beginning a bullish run, and so we begin to track price. Now price has printed this high. For this high to be confirmed as a valid high, it needs inducement, and so this is the inducement in the market here. Price didn't come down to take out that inducement before creating a new high. It created this new high. For this new high to be confirmed, it needs inducement. And where is the inducement here? Well, inducement can be transferred from here to this point. So now price didn't come down to take out that inducement, and before you know it, eventually it printed this high. For this high to be confirmed as a valid high, it needs inducement, and therefore where is your inducement in the market? Here is your inducement. So your inducement now can be transferred from here to this point. Simple. So if this inducement is taken out, what do? You need to mark out your areas of interest, and only 2 areas of interest work within your trading range, and therefore we want to start from the low to identify our areas of interest. As you can see, this is an order flow, but it's a very large one. So we mark this order flow. Like I said, order flow is more important than your OB. So that's our extreme area of interest. Now, Where is our decisional area of interest? Everything is mitigated here, as you can see. Only this. Look at this clean, clear area of interest here, your order flow here. Clean, clear. Okay, so that's your order flow. And it's not mitigated, as you can see. There is a tiny gap there. It doesn't matter how tiny it is. Fair value gap is fair value gap. So these are the two areas of interest that we need to work with. Now, we need to go down to the lower time frame to refine this decisional area of interest first of all, so that if price takes out this inducement, then comes into this area of interest, then we know exactly at what point within this 4H area of interest that price can react off from. Okay, it is only refinement that can show you that one. So we can get to the 15M and do that. Okay, so this is the 15M. This is that decisional area of interest on the 4H. So let's zoom in and see whether we can refine something here. Let's make the refinement from the bottom here. This is our order flow. Is that? Yes, that's our order flow from here to here. Now, if you are thinking that the order flow has been mitigated, no, it's not mitigated. So we drag it out. That's our refinement at the extreme. And where is another one? This one is already mitigated by this. And this one is not a valid OB. Our OB must take out liquidity. We didn't see any liquidity taken out here. Okay, maybe we got liquidity taken out here, so we can mark this one as well. So where is another one? Is there any other one? This one? No, this is the OB. It's already mitigated. And where is the last one we can refine here? Take note, take a look at this. Price came down, printed this low, and went back up to print this high, and came back down to take out the low of this tiny candle, this doji candle here. Can you see that? This is a clear order flow in the market. So that becomes the last order flow we can refine to. So we can stretch out these three areas and wait for price to come and tap into any of them, and then gives us confirmation, then we can go long. Okay, so now we can get back to the 4H and see what is happening there. Now that we have refined our areas of interest, as you can see, these are the three areas of interest we have refined. So now we are waiting for price to come and take. If it doesn't take out this inducement and gives us a new structure, then we continue to move our inducement. Simple. All right. Now, one more thing, guys. If it takes out this inducement with a candle wick and gives us TNCP, we can go long from there. Once it takes it out and gives us TNCP confirmation, we can go long. It does not mean that price will have to come and tap into this area of interest. All right. But take note of something. If price closes below this inducement point, then we need to wait for price to come and tap into this higher time frame area of interest. So we continue to advance price. So as you can see, it took it out with a candle closure. Can you see that? With a candle closure. So we continue. Okay. So as you can see, price. Now let me take price out from here. Sorry. Let me take price out from here. From here. As you can see, price came straight into this refined area of interest on the 15M, tapped into it. Now, once that happens, you need to drop down again to the 15M. Now, as you can see on the 15M, price tapped precisely into this refined area of interest. Now, we need to wait for price to take out chalk. And where is the chalk here? Here it is. You have your high here. So you're waiting for price to come and take out that high. Once it takes out that high and gives us inducement, then we can go long. All right, this high represents our change of character. Once it takes it out, that means that price is ready to go higher. So we continue to advance price. Okay, so as you can see, price took it out with a candle wick. Now, when it took it out with this candle wick, this is the high. Where is our inducement here in the market? Well, this is our inducement. This is our inducement. So if price comes down to take out this inducement, then we can look for a valid area of interest to go long from here. And where is the valid area of interest? Look at this one. Clean, clear, OB. All right? If you are thinking that price has come to tap into it, it didn't. Price didn't tap into it. I want you to understand that. Price didn't tap into it. This is not a valid pullback. Okay? So this area of interest is still valid. Forget about whether price tapping. It is not a valid pullback. Okay, so we stretch it out and we wait for price. So we continue. Okay, so as you can see, price has taken out this high. Price didn't come down to take out this inducement, so we can transfer our inducement from here to this point to confirm this new high. To confirm this new high, we continue. Now our zone is still valid here, so we continue. Now it has taken out that inducement, and with a candle closure, meaning that price is most likely to come down to come and tap into this area of interest. But let's see what happens. So if we are taking our trade, if this works out, we take our trade from where? We'll take our trade to go long from here. If it works out, we want to take price from here going long. And where will be our target? If it goes our way, where is going to be our target? Well, as you can see, the first target, your first target will be this high, this very high. If it takes out this high, then this one will be your second target. Please, you need to trail your stops, all right? But remember, the ultimate target will be here. So our TP, like I said, our TP will be, the first one will be here. All right, our stop loss is here. Simple. Our stop loss is just below here. All right, let's just put our stop loss there. And so where is our actual TP? Now let's zoom in. Let's see it clearly. I said this will become your first TP. Once price closes above this high, then you can move your stop loss to break even. And then eventually our ultimate target is here. Where? This is where our ultimate target is, this one. So we play price and see what is going to happen. Okay, so price is within our zone now. Let's see whether it is going to take us out. Okay, so we are moving up. All right, we are moving. As you can see, we are moving higher. Let's see. Remember that once price has taken out this high and closes above, move your stop loss to break even. And so we continue. We continue to play price. Because market can do anything. It can simply turn back and take you out. So you don't want to leave any money on the table. Okay? Let's see whether price actually has got into our, let's see what happens there. Okay, let's continue. But know how to manage your trade. Price can at this point begin to come back down to take you out of the market. You need to be very careful. And so you must know how to manage your trade. Okay, so eventually it has smashed our take profit. Okay, so that is one very beautiful trade. You can see the process that I took to take this trade. You must follow this same process. Okay, this is another trade setup. Now, remember I promised you I was going to give you minimum of 3 different types of trade setups, or even 4. As time permits, we do them. Now, take a look at these guys. We are pretty much bullish here. We are in a bullish run here, but we want to mark out the most current structure points so that we know what we are doing in the market. Now, I've told you your high or low cannot be confirmed until inducement is taken, and that is a high. Why is that a high? It is a high because inducement has been taken here. Okay, now after that inducement has been taken, high is confirmed. Now price will have to travel back up and close above this major structure high for your higher low in the case of a bullish structure to be confirmed. And as you can see, that happened here. There is a break of structure there clearly with a candle closure, and this becomes your low or higher low, and that is. So we continue to advance price. Now we have a high, a new structure in place, a new high. For this new high to be confirmed as a valid high, it needs inducement. Your inducement now is here. So if price takes it out, if it takes it out with a candle wick and gives us TNCP, we can go long from there. Otherwise, then we will now mark where we have our areas of interest. So we continue to play price. Okay, so price didn't take that out, as you can see. Price didn't take it out. So we have a new inducement in place. We can now transfer this inducement to where? To here. This is our new point. If it takes it out and gives us the NCP, we go long, or we wait for it to tap into our area of interest. Simple. Let's see. Has he taken it out? No, it doesn't. So we continue. Okay, so we have a new high, a new structure in place now. For this high to be confirmed, it needs inducement. Inducement now can be transferred from that point to where? To this point. So we continue. Okay, so new structure has been created, but our inducement, where is it? Here. Inducement is transferred to this point. It's a small inducement. Simple. We need to pay attention to details because the smart money, they are very wise. So that's our new inducement. Okay, so we have a new structure in place, and price came and took out this inducement. Even this inducement had been transferred to this point, all right, before we were the inducement was taken. So that's our inducement. Inducement is taken and candle has closed below that inducement. Remember I told you that if candle takes out inducement with a candle wick, if price takes out inducement with a candle wick and gives us the NCP, we go long. But if it closes below any inducement point, then we need to wait for price to tap into our areas of interest. And now, where is our area of interest here? There are only 2 areas of interest that work. Remember, this is still our low here. All right, so we start from this low to look for our areas of interest. Now, where is our extreme area of interest here? Simple. Look at this. This one, this area of interest is already mitigated. Now, look at this one. This is a clean area of interest here. So that becomes our extreme area of interest. Now we have our extreme area of interest. Where is our decisional? Now, this one, this area, this order flow is mitigated. This one is also mitigated. Everything is mitigated here. This is our decisional area of interest. This one, clean, clear. So these are the 2 areas of interest we look to take trades from: decisional and extreme. But take a look at these momentum candles coming down. Let's continue to play price. Look at it. Look at this momentum candle, guys. Look at this bearish momentum candles. This is volume coming into the market. Volume coming down into this area of interest. Look, trading is not all about technical. Trading is also logical. I mean, look at it. You can see this momentum bearish candles coming down into this area of interest. And you think this area of interest will hold price? Now, and that is why it is risky for you to place your trade directly here. You need to wait for lower time frame confirmation. And therefore, we can go to the lower time frame and see whether we can refine this 1H zone. Now, this is the 5M area of interest. I mean the 5M. So let's see whether we can refine this 1H area of interest. But then, remember, like I told you, there is volume, bearish volume that has come into the market very strongly. So this is our area of interest. This is the first one, our order flow here refined. Okay, and then this is the second one, refined. So, but let's get back to that 1H and see, now that we have marked our we have refined our areas of interest on the lower time frame. Look at it here. So the first one has been taken out, as you can see. Now the second one is also taken out with a candle wick, as you can see. So, but let's continue to play price here on the 1H and even see what is happening here. Remember, I told you the volume has come into the market and it's risky to want to place a trade directly from here. So we continue. Now, even though it has taken out, but it's still within this 1 hour area of interest. So we can actually go to the 5M and maybe look for opportunity. If it offers us any opportunity to enter the market, then we can do it. So let's just see. Price came in here, even though it has blown through. Okay, we need chalk. It printed this low. For this low to be confirmed, it needs chalk. I mean, for us, look at the way price come in. Price came in lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, all right, into this 1H area of interest. I hope you understand. So we want to go long. You need to wait for price to be converted from this bearish structure to bullish structure. And that can only happen using your change of character. And where is the change of character here on the 5M? This is your change of character. Simple. So change of character there. After change of character, do you need inducement? Well, in this instance, we don't need any inducement. We just enter the market directly. And so once price took out this change of character and close above it, where is your area of interest? Look at your area of interest here, guys. So we could have taken price from here. This is your area of interest. Simple. You would have taken your trade from there to go long. Can you see that? This is your area of interest, clear area of interest. Price came back into it and price traveled back higher. And where will you target if you enter your trade from here? Well, the first point you will target is this point. Once it takes out this high with a candle closure, move your stop loss to break even. Let me frame that trade for you to see. Let me just frame it so that you can have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. So where do we target? Once price gets to this high, like I said, once it closes above this high, move your stop loss to break even. Once it gets to this high, once it closes above this very high, move your stop loss to this point to lock in some profit. Simple. So that if price takes you out, price can do anything. So that's the way we manage our trade. We don't just take trades anyhow. Where is our low now? This is our stop loss here, just below. Just put your stop loss below here. All right, but I prefer here. Put your stop loss just below this point. Okay, so that's the first how you manage your trade. And ultimately, this is where you will target. But first of all, you don't leave any money on the table. Please do what I'm telling you now. And if you had done that, look at what would have happened. Let's see. Will price have gone in our direction? Yes. Price went in our direction. Like I told you, you don't leave anything on the table. Let's see. First of all, price took out this high. So you move your stop loss to break even. That means that you are in a risk-free trade. And when it closed above this high, I say move your stop loss to this high. But as you can see, price hasn't yet taken out this high, but it took out this one. So now if you move your stop loss to break even, you will be in a risk-free trade. Simple. I hope you understand that. So we continue to play price. Remember, we are on the 5M now. So we still continue to play price and see what will happen. This our refined area of interest. This our entry is still valid. I hope you understand me. Can you see what is happening? Price has come back down into our zone. Has come back down into that our zone. We are still in the trade. Boom. Can you see? It has taken us out. It has taken us out. This is our stop loss. Clearly, it has taken us out. So it took us out on a break even. If you didn't manage your trade well and expected price to go higher and higher and higher, then you would have been taken out of the market. This is one mistake that many traders are making all of the time. Please take note of that. Very, very crucial. So let's get back to the 1H. Now that we have been taken out on break even, let's get back to the 1H. I've told you, the way price came into this decisional area of interest is massive. The volume was much. Now, as you can see, price took out this decisional area of interest with a candle wick. This doesn't mean that this zone is invalid now. No, it's still valid unless price closes below it. Now, let's continue to see what price will do next. Now, take a look at what has happened here. This is your TNCP. Let me take price out from here so that you can understand. This is your TNCP now in the market. Let me show you what I mean. Look at this candle that wicked below this decisional area of interest. Now this one is an inside bar. The next one closed above. So this is your TNCP. Simple. So you can refine that TNCP on the lower time frame. So let's get to the 5M and refine. Now this is that zone. This is that zone. From this high to this low is that zone. So can we refine? Anything to refine here? Well, the only thing that is left for us to refine is this one here. This other flow. That's all. So we are waiting for price to come and tap into this refinement. Let me change that color so that it doesn't confuse me. Change the color. Okay. So we go back to the 1H now. This is the process, guys. So this is the 1H. Is this our refinement? So as you can see, price didn't come into it and went higher. Now our low is still here. So we are still very much in tune. So let's continue. Price took out this high, printed a new high. This high must take out inducement, but it didn't take it out. And it created a new high. This high needs inducement, and the inducement is here. Simple. This is where a lot of traders sweat when they see things like this. This is your inducement to confirm this high. Once it takes out that inducement, this, our decisional area of interest, is still valid. This zone completely is still valid until price closes below this low. So let's continue. As you can see, price took out that inducement with a candle wick. Now we are waiting for confirmation of TNCP. If it gives us, then now it didn't. Did it come into this refined area? No. So we continue to play price. Now, when it took out this inducement, we cannot do anything here because it didn't give us any confirmation to go long. So we continue to wait and see price action developing. Now we have a new high in place. For this high to be confirmed, we need inducement. And where is the inducement here? Look at it here. I've told you I will give you varieties. And so there are times you are sweating, you sweat in the market because of some structures in the market. So this is your inducement now. After, if price takes out this inducement and gives us TNCP, we go long. But if it closes below, then we still wait for this, our decisional area of interest, because it's still valid, okay, until price closes below it. So we continue. Okay, so as you can see, price took out that inducement with a candle wick. And after then, what happened? Well, there was no confirmation of TNCP. So we cannot take the trade from there. So we continue and see whether... Okay, so as you can see, it has closed below this inducement. So we need to wait for price to come and tap into either this zone. As you can see, it has tapped into it. This zone is still, the whole of this zone is still valid until price takes it out. It's still valid. So now that price has tapped into this, we can go to the 5M and see whether there is any opportunity. Okay, so now here is where we are. This is a hard one. Okay, now where is your change of character here? Well, this can be regarded as a change of character. Is it this high? Okay, this is your change of character. So if price takes it out, all right, and gives us inducement, we go long. We continue. I hope you understand what we are doing. It's either price takes out this high and gives us inducement, we go long, or take out this low, and then we start afresh. Now, as you can see, it has taken out that low. So this, our zone, has been taken off. Okay, so there was no opportunity for us to enter the market here. So now we get back to the 1H. This is what we do. So you can see now, price is still within this our zone, this decisional area of interest, until price closes below this low, this very low. Let me tell you, until price closes below this low, this zone is still valid. The zone is still valid. So we continue to play price and see. Okay, so now price has closed below that low clearly. So this zone is now nullified. Now we have our extreme area of interest here. Remember, this is our extreme, and price has tapped into that extreme. So we can now get to the 5M to refine this extreme area of interest that price has come into now. But can we really, let's see whether we can refine something here. That is the reason why you need to have confirmation entries. Don't take your trade directly, because your decisional area of interest is 50-50. It's low probability. So if we are refining here, what can we refine to? Everything is mitigated here. Look at it. There's nothing to refine. So we got to work with what we have. Only that we follow our trading plan. Simple. So we are here. We are here. Price has tapped into our extreme area of interest. We need to wait for chalk. This is our change of character here. So if price takes it out, we need inducement. Simple. It's either price takes out that chalk or takes out this low to go lower again. It has taken out this low. So we have a new low. For this new low, our chalk has to be transferred to this point. So this is our chalk now. This one is no more valid here. This is our chalk now. So we need inducement. If price takes out this chalk, we want to wait for inducement. I'm talking about something like this. Maybe you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Price has to take out this chalk here. And after taking out that chalk, we need inducement. And after taking out this inducement, then we can take trade to go higher. All right? That's what we need. So we continue. As you can see, it has taken it out. Okay, so now we need inducement. And where is the inducement here? Well, our inducement is here. If this structure is to be maintained, our inducement will be here. But if it creates a new structure, we move our inducement. So we continue. And if it takes out that inducement and gives us TNCP, we go long from here. Otherwise, look at where we can take trade from. Where is it? Okay. So this will become our OB that we can take trade from. But let's see what happens. Okay, new structure has been formed. Inducement was not taken, so inducement is transferred from there to here. So we continue. Now, new structure is formed. Inducement transferred from here to here. Simple. Now, this is not inducement. That's not a valid pullback. Okay, we have a new inducement in place now because new structure has been is now in place. So this is our new inducement. Okay? No, not even that. This one is our new inducement. This is our new inducement. Simple. So we continue. Okay, so as you can see, price has taken out that inducement. Now let me do something like this. Let me play price. Let me take out price from here. So as you can see, price has taken out that inducement with a candle wick and this next candle close above it. This is our clear TNCP here now. This is our clear TNCP. Now look, if price takes out and comes back, we want to enter our trade from there. We're already on the 5M, so we cannot refine. So we continue. Now, price has taken us into the market. Let's frame this trade. This is our target and our low. So that's our low. That's our stop loss. And here is our target. Okay, so as you can see, I think price has smashed our take profit here. And so let's continue to see what happens in the market. So that is the simple way of entering trade. Here we use TNCP. On the first example, we use chalk entry model. So take time to watch this video over again. All right, guys. I won't be able to continue with the third example like I promised because of time. The two examples I've done already have taken so much time than I envisaged. But if you like to see this type of trade breakdown from time to time in future, please let me know in the comment section. And if you are new to our channel, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so that anytime we publish a new video like this, you'll be notified about it. And if you are interested in joining our VIP community, because the month of September is going to be a celebration month for RALLYTOP Investing YouTube channel, because we are going to be 3. And we are rolling out the drums to celebrate the 3 years anniversary of our YouTube channel. And we want to give some mouth-watering promo to our valued fans, those who have been loyal and dedicated to us. So please, if you're interested, you can have 50% discount during this celebration season. Okay, admission will be opened by next week. I'm talking about this week that we want to enter, so you can take advantage of it. 50% discount. It means that you are going to pay half of our mentorship fee. You can't get it any better. Okay, so please take advantage of it and join our VIP community. I'm going to leave the link in the description so you can check it out there. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I see you in our next educational video.